go. Okay, so happy Friday. This is KeeperRL. Game was on my Steam wish list for quite a while. Never picked it up for no real reason other than I didn't. And then when we were doing our year in review for 2025, we're cleaning out our Steam wish list and stuff, and this came up, and I went, oh, I got to get this. It's on sale, whatever. But I don't really have time to play it, and blah, blah, blah. And that's just what, next thing I know, somebody bought me the game. I didn't ask for it, but somebody went and bought the game for me. And now it's just a matter of, people do this to me for quite often, and you know who you are. And I really do appreciate when you buy me games and stuff. The downside, of course, is I have so many games to play and just not enough time. And I really do try to play the games that you guys buy me. It's just sometimes there's just not enough time. And luckily, this is one of those games that you can squeeze into like little 20, 30-minute sessions, I think. And that's how I've been playing it so far. And again, my play time is probably under 2 hours so far. And yeah. So anyway, I'm going to put some real time into it today and go from there and see how it goes. So what is this game? KeeperRL is basically, are you familiar with Dungeon Keeper? A game that came out in the 90s. Basically, the general idea is you are the evil dungeon master type person. You have your little cohorts that you use to build your little dungeons, and then your dungeon gets invaded by bad guys and that kind of fun stuff. This is kind of the same type of game. It's not exactly the same. It's actually fairly different. And it's more it can be more turn-based, I guess, depending on how you want to play it. But it's mainly meant to be real time. It's a city builder, but you have to worry about doing traps, and sometimes your stuff gets invaded. But you actually get to go out and do stuff in the world too, like go beat up on, pesky peasants and that kind of stuff, and whatever. And it's got kind of a roguelike elements to it. I'm not exactly sure what they are, but what I do know is the main character. You have a main character basically who moves around inside your dungeon and does stuff and whatever. If that character dies, your game's over. So this is basically an Ironman game as far as that goes. There's no way to turn that off. If that character dies, your game is over, and you get to start over again. So, what does that actually do for you? I don't know. As far as being roguelike, I don't know exactly. But there's stuff. Oh, sorry. We got high scores. See how many high scores I have. See, I haven't played a whole lot. So let's kill by sunlight. There's an undead people you can play here, and they die in the sunlight. This guy was just a regular person, didn't go very far, and killed by a goblin archer. I don't know if that was a lich or not, or an undead one or not. I don't know if that's a regular person. That's the best I've done so far, which isn't very good. Just to be clear, that's not a lot of points. Just to be clear, I wasn't very far at all, so I don't consider that very good. As you can see, this is probably the first game I played, not knowing that the undead die in the sunlight, and didn't get very far. But anyway, this is a game I'm currently playing, which is an undead thing. We can either load that or we can start a new game. We'll start a new game right now just so you can see what the options are. We don't want to do a tutorial. Save classic stuff, wizards or knights as your main character, and they have slightly different appearances to them. Looks like male, female. Can't really tell those two apart. Castle. So plays a not so evil human race. Recruit knights, priests, and angelic beings. So knight and knight. Corrupted church. Build church. Hold masses for your congregation, and try not to give in to temptation. So bishop and mother superior. Then undead. That's the one I'm currently playing. I'm guessing, I don't know if they're supposed to be male and female or not, but different mechanic for these guys because of the whole sunlight thing. Automatons, I haven't played these yet, so it looks like gnomes. Seize the means of production, engineer traps, automatons, and other contraptions recommended for advanced players, so not me. Colony of dwarves. Play as a group of 12 dwarves that you can specialize to your liking. This faction has no immigration, so dig around carefully. So no immigration, so no new dwarves. That might be interesting, but maybe not today. And then greenskins. The space can be unlocked by solving puzzles or finding the secret while playing the game. You can also unlock all contact in the settings. zombies. Unlocked by solving a puzzle or finding a secret, blah, blah, blah. Also unlocked by settings. Adventure. Roam the land in search of adventure and loot. So basically just wander around doing stuff as wizards, knights, and knights, or whatever the question mark is. Again, I haven't played that yet. And then the witch, this is supposed to be a somewhat new thing, I think. Plays a witch, cast curses on your foes, kidnap children, and transform into both beautiful and ugly forms. Haven't played this yet. And then hermit, unopened yet. So I guess I can go in settings and just open them up, but we'll see. Anyway, so there's your choices for this, and keep in mind, you know, it's Ironman, so you will die more than likely. So in this case, we'll just start here. This game I just started not too long ago. It's not too far in, but you get a better idea. And it says that the undead, basically playing as a lich type stuff, which we don't really look like a lich yet. But build gingerbread houses. I'm gonna guess that might be a thing. So again, so it plays in real time, but you can pause it. These are little creatures running around currently. And as you can see, it's a little darker right now, so it's nighttime. So our undead units are allowed to run around and do stuff. And you want to go around and collect resources like wood and rock from underground when you dig up stuff. We could always use more food stuff. So anyway, give orders over here. Chop down all the trees. Chop down these trees too. And then we have little zombie workers. They're doing all the heavy lifting, literally. And this is a little storage area here. So it does have multi-levels. It does. I wasn't sure when I first started playing it if it did. Because I see stairs, and I thought, oh, are these cosmetic? No, they are not cosmetic. They actually do allow you to go up and down. As you can see, the upper right-hand corner, you got the little arrows. If you see little arrows here, that means you can go up or down. You don't see these until you start building stairs. Like this is our farthest up we go. And up here, there was some stuff to beat up on. So we have some, this is a wolf lair or den up here. So we killed some wolves up here for the body parts and bones and whatever, which we do need for reasons. We're supposed to be collecting that stuff, but they haven't collected it yet. So anyway, so there's ground. There's the level 1. So this is one level under. Just dig all this stuff out for fun. Up here, this is going to be our crafting area. This is a workshop where we build armor and weapons and all this stuff. This stuff opens up based on what you're doing in the game. Flash columns?
A bag of water.
I don't know.
It is time to take a break.
I don't know.
Go stretch your legs. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support, or you can watch the ads during the break, or you can type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Okay, skipping this break because we just did get started. Okay, so again, this is going to be our crafting here for the most part. So we have a zombie artisan. Yes, a zombie artisan. He's coming in and making this stuff. So armors and stuff. We're good for clubs and shields at the moment, I think. And this stuff will open up as we, open up our technology a little bit. And then up here is our morgue table. This is where I make our populations. Now, populations in this are, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, says 1 of 1. That's our leader. If you're playing the non-undead, you have a limited population stuff. Like the humans that I played, population capped out at 10 and would get, I think it only increases as you, do stuff. So, but for the undead, you can make as many zombies and skeletons as you have parts for. And that's what this stuff down here, that number is actually the lower right-hand corner. That's how many corpses we currently have to use, 14. So each one of these things costs so many corpses. And as you can see, we're going to have to be upgrading once we, advance our technology. So vampire warriors, nobles, skeleton king, a slasher, whatever. That's supposed to be a juggernaut, zombie king. So all that stuff is going to be possible eventually. But currently we're stuck to skeletons and zombies. Oh, there's a zombie mage. Should I make a zombie mage? I got enough stuff for it. Sure, we'll make a zombie mage. So And you can upgrade them if you have the necessary stuff to upgrade. I don't know what the upgrade does because I've never had the stuff yet. So again, still learning. Not a lot of experience with this. So anyway, so we're going to make a zombie mage there. Down here, this is our where all the equipment's supposed to get stored. So we have a weapon rack, bows, bookshelf, a treasure chest, jewelry chest, a grave. This is where our skeletons are supposed to go. Do all of them go here, though? Or is it just one? Located here. We might need more. And the scrolls, armor rack, stuff like potions. So, we might need more of these graves. Yeah, the fallen structures? No, they're supposed to be storage, I think. Yeah, storage. All corpses are stored here. But how many in each one is the question. So anyway, so there's that. And so like a typical city builder, colony builder, whatever you want to call it, there's, stuff to build. You get different structures. You can build walls, doors. Oh, actually, doors are a different screen or a different button. But so pillars, bridges, pits, and stairs, which different types of stairs, different resources. So stone or gold. Gold to build the good stuff. Doors, of course, of different types. Floors. Floors primarily increase the luxury. And I think luxury is what determines what's going to come try to kill you. Basically, I think the higher the luxury, the better choices or better chances of things come to kill you. And then storage. Again, the stuff that we already have down there. You can actually just make zones too. Like the blue is just, if there's no applicable place for stuff to go into, it'll just go on the floor. And different types of zones, private quarters, mini leisure zones, guard areas, and that kind of stuff. We're not really to the guard stuff yet, I don't think. Library, this is for doing research, I think. No, sorry. Train your minions' magical powers. Add up to 3 spell damage levels. Requires technology, sorcery. We don't have that yet. Living, so beds, coffins, basically for your undead to sleep in. And we haven't made a space for Gimpy to sleep in yet. Training area, so the dummies are combat guys are supposed to be training over here, but I don't know what they're doing actually. They're just wandering around. Crafting, so more table for making more undead. Instrument bench gives a bonus to more crafting speed when they're next to a more table. Workshop and the tool stand, basically tool stand gives a bonus to the workshop, so when they're next to them. Enchanted workshop for making better stuff, but you need a enchantment pool. I don't know what an enchantment pool is yet. And then forges and magma forges, so better stuff to make better stuff would be yes. And there's a poetry table. Someday, you'll have a poetry table. And orders, so claiming, unclaiming. So this is basically claiming space that's not within your area, I guess. Fetching items, so when you run into stuff out in the world, say a chest that's got stuff in it, they don't automatically collect it. You actually have to tell them, and you just click on this and click on the chest and somebody will come and get it eventually. And persistent item fetching, so this would be we'll just say a place that is got a lot of crap in it. And it'll take a little while, so you just want to make the whole area a collection zone, I guess. And prioritize task. I haven't really used that yet. And then remove stuff if you have to. And then installation. So phylactery, I need 500 gold for that. I'm guessing that's to become a lich would be my guess. Barricade, basically just a wall to make things a little difficult. Torches for light. Candle drums for the same idea. Standing torches. So a torch this is just place it on tiles next to a wall. So if you want torches on the walls, so you put them like right here. They go up on the wall. In this case. You don't care about light up here so much. We're going more underground, so I should probably put torches here. There. And you can see in the upper right hand corner a little mini map to show you where there's stuff on this level. So in this case, it was mushrooms used as wood. And then you can see a question mark. That means there's something over there of interest. What is it? We don't know. We'd have to dig through the ground to go see. We just haven't done that yet. And then we've got some granite out here that we're supposed to mine to use for, making walls and that kind of thing. And these are the mushrooms that are basically trees underground, so you don't have to go outside as an undead to go get them. So you don't have to risk getting, burnt by the sun. And there's more of that down there too, or over there, and more up there. And then you can also go deeper and deeper. So lots of granite here, working away. And again, get some more trees out of that, or lumber. There's water. Sometimes there's things in the water, just to be clear. And looks like we set that up here as well, pretty far. That. So, and instead of digging all the way up here, or going all the way up there, or all the way over to this one, because I don't know what this is going to be, right? It's a surprise. Now the question is, do I want to, build a tunnel over there and open it up and risking the wrath that might be something really bad for us to encounter? Or should I just dig in from above using stairways to go into there and see how that goes? Which is probably the smarter way to go. So, and again, if you just do this, all that, we can just build a stairway, say here, and then dig down once we're down low enough. So, stairs leading down. Oh no, we can't do this because these are only underground. They have to be dug underground. Oh well. Anyway, so that's in the future. Not too much farther. Oh, and then we have these little skeleton wolves that run around by themselves, or they're actually used by your warrior sometimes. Or actually, they want to use them. They use them as a mounts, basically, instead of horses. See, that one's using a wolf. Those, so we have 3 of them on wolves. Oh, Gimpy's on the 4th one. That's why. So you can see their equipment. Do different stuff with them. Tells you how many kills and stuff they get. So that kind of set of attributes, of course. So basically our combat guys are the skeletons, the warriors and the wolves. The artisan is a worker, of course. Zombies are workers. Zombie mage. Should go on one of our groups. I don't know which one, though. Probably set them in with our teams, our groups. So down here, these are all our zombies and the artisan. They're all on one team. All this does is it makes it an easy way to just get to look at everybody and give them all similar orders and that kind of thing. See what their stuff is. There's our artisan. And zombie mage. He's only got boots on. We should probably get some other stuff, maybe. But, put him in this group down here with the skeletons. Skeleton warriors and the doggies. So there. And I'm learning to keep Gimpy as a leader. You really, this is the group that goes out and does stuff on the map. And, some of the times they die. If you send your leader out with them, he dies. And remember, if the leader dies, the game's over. So I'm learning to, if he wants to level up, he can sit in the bottom of the dungeon and read a book. So he doesn't need to go out and risk his life because, it ends the game fairly quickly sometimes. But anyway, so that's our group. I'm sorry, this is our tech, or tech tree, whatever, research. As you do research, we have 1 item available. I already researched necromancy. We started with that. So now the question is, what do we want to do next? And the question here is, we want to do magic? We want to do archery? I think we should do archery first, simply because archers make life easier. So we learn how to do archers, and then as we pick up more as we do stuff in the map, which we'll show off here in a second, it opens this stuff up for you. So that. So now we can make bows. Archers. So go back downstairs. And now we can recruit archers. And we'll do 4 of these for now. Just because 4. And then while they're being recruited, Go back over here, and now they're going to need bows and armor and that kind of stuff. And because we learned archery, we can make bows. So we're going to need 4 of those. And then armor, leather, boots, and gloves for armor stuff. Let's do this. Can do this way too. But I find it's easier to just do... Oh, it puts them into a different group. Yeah, I usually, when I'm making these, usually I just click on what I need. That one. And now as far as the leather goes, it doesn't say anything about the resources, but you do get some of this stuff. Actually, that's supposed to be 4, isn't it? Because I'm smart. It's not adding to it, it's what the actual number is you want. I don't usually do it this way, that's why it's, you know, confusing to me. That. Okay, so that's the general idea here is to make all the armor for them, the new guys. Oh, the mage too is going to need stuff too. So we'll have to, I don't know how that works for the mage. We'll just give him his own stuff here. And we'll see how that goes. And these are little hats for spellcasters. You can see it gives them bonus to spell damage and that kind of thing. But we don't have to do that yet because that's part of the next research, the sorcery tree. Or the sorcery stuff. So you can see that Cornuthom, whatever. That wizard's hat, basically, is that is. So how do you get that stuff? Well, there's a bigger map. This is the world. Well, actually, before we do this, up here. So this is our starting area. So this is the edge of the map. You can see, and sometimes, you know, usually when you come into these areas, there's people living here already. Like down here, these people are dead. We just haven't been cleaning out the houses yet. This one, there's people up here, and that's why there's skeletons there and whatever. There's an alchemist doing a laboratory, but we can't do anything with the laboratories. Unless there's... Wait, can we collect those? I don't think so. Fetching items. I don't think we can fetch these. No, we can't. It doesn't look like it. But anyway, people lived here. We're supposed to be collecting this stuff. Oh, look, there's a key. Oh, it's a potion of healing. That's all supposed to be being picked up. Hey, Grayling, welcome back. Any pesky heroes around? Not yet. Woke up this morning, I noticed ice forming on the inside of your windows. On the inside, though, that's not good. So anyway, so clear out this stuff. And then once you basically clear out the map, you tend to, you know, move out to the world in general, which is out here. And this world is, when you're first starting the game, you get to, you know, kind of choose where you're going to be by just, you know, saying, do you want to use this map? No, re-roll, you know, that kind of stuff. Keep doing it until you get something that you feel might be working for you. In this case, there's our home site. And then so we have thieves out here, good for 9 experience. They're the main villains. Elementalists, same deal. You got gnomes that are allies for some reason. Cyclops, lesser villain. Ants, lesser villains. And then unicorns, lesser villains. Warriors, main villains. And then there's other stuff, little smaller things, like there's a blacksmith, a minor villain there. Cottage, that kind of stuff. So generally what you do is this is where you send out your teams to go do stuff. And in cases we're not quite ready yet until the archers are ready. And we're going to need archer stuff, aren't we, for training. Training room. Archery target. They're going to need their own training area because that's space, how much space they need. No battle liches? No, not yet. Someday, but not today. So the archery stuff. So I need another room just for the archery. So dig through here. When you can't dig, there's something over here because we can't dig through it. That means there's something there. -9 Fahrenheit. Ugh. It's a little cold. Just a little cold. So, trainee. Where'd trainee go? So, I need to go 1 square down or 1 square over here. Go this way. So, we need to do 1 more row down there. And this be enough. No, maybe I can't do there either. There we go. Okay, so this will give us enough space to do the archery thing. Got 3 or 4 of them in there at least. Was -30 overnight. Oof. Is it bad to say you were finally comfortable in your room? It's not a bad thing, I guess. So, digging out the walls. So apparently these graves are only good for 1 skeleton. So we're going to need a lot of space for graves. Let's go upstairs. Graves up here. We're using this kind of as a sleeping room. As you can see all the coffins. That way if bad guys coming through here, they have to, deal with the sleeping dead. You don't know this game. Neither do I. We need to harvest some town or a city. We've kind of already done that a little bit. But anyway. Storage. Graves. So graves eat up 5 rocks. Now we got lots of rocks. So got all into graves there. Let's make this a bigger space too. Why does the game remind you of RimWorld? It's a similar style. It's not quite the same. It's a little different, but it is similar. It's roughly the same genre. They're both considered city or colony. They're both considered colony builders, but their aim is different. Their purpose is different. If that makes sense. Trying to decide how we're going to do this for the graves. I have a feeling we're going to need a lot of graves. Many, many graves. Hey, Rag, welcome back. Dungeon Keeper, because it's based kind of loosely on Dungeon Keeper. It's the same time. It's actually it's closer to Dungeon Keeper than it is RimWorld. It's actually the same genre as Dungeon Keeper. Because that's really what we're doing. We're building a dungeon. The bad guys, aka the good guys, are going to come in and try to take our stuff. And our goal is to not let that happen. So, this is just going to be our storage for skeletons up here. Because if the graves only hold 1 set of bones, we're going to need lots of them. Actually, just... take them out of here. And we'll reserve this for the coffins for our people can sleep. People being undead people. Okay. So I have 14 corpses to play around with. Probably need some more zombies to do some work for us. Yeah, so the artisan doesn't do any digging. These are the ones that do the digging. Need more zombies to get other stuff done. I don't know what I'm putting in this room yet. I haven't decided. I just built it to give a little bit of symmetry to the area, even though it's not really good symmetry because these two rooms don't actually match. Could probably dig that out. No, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, I didn't do a very good job of making the symmetry, but you can do it still that way. Dun, dun. Okay, so how's our army looking like? So our archers. We need you guys to join group 2 down there. So archers. They have their short bow, helm, and armor. So they don't have quite all their stuff yet. So, what time of day is it? It is currently daytime, so we do not want to go outside because sunlight bad for the undead. And little timers down at the bottom of the screen. If you don't believe me, it's daytime. So this is all inside, so I don't have to worry about the sun. You look, Gimpy's raising the zombies because Gimpy is the necromancer / well, currently he's just a necromancer. He's not a lich yet. Still got a while before he becomes a lich because we have to build a phylactery first, which is kind of expensive. Dum, dum, dum. Can we turn off the sun? I don't think we have the right tools for that. That's Gimpy right there. Gimpy the Keeper. That's the title he comes with. Can we rename him? Not really. Gimpy the... See, they really shouldn't have a text field this long if you can't actually use it. Just an observation. So we'll just call him Gimpy the Necro for now. And eventually he'll become Gimpy the Lich someday. And you can tell him what to do. In this case, he's doing everything for the most part. Phylactery wouldn't, yeah. Abusing the minions. So basically, he just randomly runs around and smacks the zombie workers. So you don't have to. If you ever played Dungeon Keeper, you would understand the humor behind that. With your hopes of long names, then dash them. Exactly. See, vulnerable to sunlight. And he does have a skeleton wolf as a mount. And AI type. Avoid melee. So that's that. And this is what I want to do first. Archers too. So archers. Avoid melee. So they're already like that. Oh, look, see, they're resting. Gimpy needs a bedroom to sleep in. You know, I could make this into their little place where they hang out and have fun. Zone. A minion leisure zone. Let them hang out there. And then we want just one torch in the middle of the room. See, look, you just make them... They're all having a party now here. Bunch of slackers. Some similar games to Dungeon Keeper. I haven't tried them. Yeah, there's a number of them out there. The newest one... Probably the one that's closest to it is called Dungeons, and I think they're on Dungeons 4, I think. But it's basically probably the most truest to Dungeon Keeper. Let's get the water. Some training. Archery targets. Little skeleton warriors. I think they're all maxed out. That's why they're not training, because they're all at 24. Oh, no, that's at 25. Why are you at 25? Where do you get the knife from? That's the real question. Where do you get the knife from? He doesn't have a shield, though. Or a helmet. So we need to make some more stuff. Oh, look, see, they're singing around the fire and everything. They're all nice and happy. A few shields. Oh, he hasn't made everything yet. Clubs. Some extra clubs. Not sure what we need hand torches for, unless we're going around burning stuff down, maybe. But that doesn't seem very undeadish thing to do. I guess we should put a light source in here for the arrows, huh? They just bounce. Do they not have their bows yet? You have a bow. Are they actually training? There they go, they're shooting now. And the little lights things rotating, I don't know what that stuff's supposed to mean. I haven't figured it out yet. Of course, I haven't put a lot of effort into it yet either. Obviously, these guys are having fun. Okay, so this particular level, not a lot here. We have some rocks over there. Got some rocks or trees out of that, or mushrooms, sorry, mushrooms. So 203 timber still. Is it nighttime? It is nighttime. Okay, so since it's nighttime, we're gonna go send our skeletons over here to check this place. There's nobody alive over here, I'm pretty sure. I think they're all dead. So anyway, we're going to control them, and then we're gonna go upstairs. See how quickly they move and where they're supposed to be going. See, nobody to kill. Oh, look, a pig. Dinner. Breakfast. Open the door. What's this? Oh, a dining table. If we were people, you need dining tables to keep the people happy in your group. Because they kind of like to eat or something. I don't know. So undead-like. Oh, look. A peasant. Tribe of the humans of blah 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 are destroyed. Ta-da. Oh, what's that? Why is that pink? Okay, so now we're done here, so we are going to exit control mode, and they will do their own thing. So that's the stuff we killed. So I go do our own things. Okay, so there's stuff to collect. So this is under orders, right? Fetching the items. Fetch everything there. Fetch that too. Are you the good guys? No. Technically, no, we're not the good guys. The good guys are trying to kill us. Welcome back, Jeff. Yeah, technically, the good guys are trying to kill us for reasons. Because we actually haven't done anything to the good guys yet. It's the innocent people we're doing stuff to. Anyway, so this is technically cleared out. And it's one of our zombies is floating around. Shouldn't you be picking that stuff up? I don't know what he's doing. So there's that. So I don't see any more green question marks here. Next level up too, and so we do have some iron up here that we should probably mine. No question marks, so we don't have to worry about bad guys so much, maybe. But we'll dig over in that direction.
Please stop saying oops. You are making me look bad.
I know. I'm making myself look bad. Really bad, actually. So that... Sometimes it's hard to see the places that we're already said we're going to dig. Like that, and you basically clear the area you want to, dig out by just redoing it again. See, did it again. And doing the 2 wide because you have 2 mining at the same time. It should go a little bit faster, you would hope. Of course, only one's doing it. Do 2 wide so you get 2 of them doing the same job, basically, but we don't have the smartest zombies. Six. Did I do 4 more? I must have lost another one in the daytime or something. Zombies they get caught out in the sun quite a bit, it seems like. Not very smart. Activity, so this is what they do. They haul the stuff. Don't do guard zones. Phylactery is not their thing. Eating. Construction. I don't know what they actually eat. We haven't had any real food for our undead at all. There's Gimpy going over, ran all this way just to whip that guy to tell him to go faster. We may need more zombies because we only have the 6. And we have 14 corpses to use up still, so more zombies. Let's do 4. That way I have 10. Could use more wolves. Because again, our warriors use the wolves as mounts. So lots of light. So Archer, oh, get them out of 28. So how come they go higher level than the warriors do? Oh, training is +3, limit of 7. So that means they're just not training? He's at 5. They're limit of 7, so they're still going up too. Swimmer. Nighttime. I think the next nighttime we'll go out to the wilderness and go do stuff. I don't know how that's going to work for us. I haven't really played the Undead enough to see how they work on the big map out here, how important daylight is. I'm not sure how it affects here. Structures. So nothing here that we might need. Library we can't do yet. We need sorcery, right? Yeah, we need sorcery in order to build libraries. Oh, Gimpy's going to need a library. Or sorry, we're going to put our library. And we can make this into the library back here. The training area. Living. It's just sleeping. Oh, stable. That's what the dogs are supposed to sleep, I think. Right. Area for keeping horses and other mounts. Technically, those are the dogs. We'll see how that goes. Training room, good there. Crafting. Oh, we need a poetry. Yeah, Gimpy needs a bedroom still. I guess the question is, where do we want Gimpy's bedroom? I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll make that into Gimpy's bedroom. Here, get 5. Okay, so that. Okay, so that's just to get down to Gimpy's bedroom. We should make a different area for everybody else to go deeper into the area. So we're going to make it over here, I think. Stairs here. That'll work there. Okay. So we'll go deeper into the dungeon from there. For digging for resources. We just don't want to connect it back to directly to Gimpy's bedroom because that might be bad. A little bit more private here. Sort of. Not really, though. I'm thinking about that. That's not really. But we can put doors in. Door there, put a door there too, and yeah, maybe a little privacy. So this question mark up here, I wonder what this is. It's pretty far away. It's these over here too. What's the green stuff? Oh, mushrooms, which are trees. I think we're turning this area into graves, right? Because only can store one skeleton in each grave, which I guess makes sense, I guess. But we need a bunch of graves here, which is going to eat up a lot of stone. But we have a fair amount of stone to use. So, storage. Oh, I know we can do an entrance into the lower part of the dungeon from here too. Let's do that. But we have to dig this out first. And who knows where that's going to take us. Look at him training. Why are there only 3? Where's our 4th one? He's farting around somewhere. Dun, dun, dun. I was wearing a robe for some reason. Why are you wearing a robe? Zombie mage is wearing armor. So why not? Oh, the zombies are wearing... Oh, that's right. I forget the regular zombies are actually... They're outfitted with gear. They get clubs and all that other fun stuff. So we need a bunch of stuff still. Some archers are there. So... Not everybody. There we go. Zombie mage. Doesn't actually have a weapon. Vulnerable sunlight, swimmer, resistant range damage. He's rested. Still waiting for the day to go by. It's got no training. Spell damage training. He needs the spell or the library stuff, I think, to learn that. So I guess we should take him out of the group until that's a thing for him, so he doesn't die on us accidentally. So get out of the group for now. Just wander around, do your thing in the dungeon. Actually, I do need the shields, but... It's 100. No, we don't have enough wood for that, do we? Is it daytime? Nighttime. Okay, so upstairs. Gotta chop down some more trees. Look at all the trees that can we chop down. But we need to find some more underground mushrooms, too. There's be enough trees for a while. Come on, nighttime. You got stuff to do. Skeleton out here. A fox skeleton? Does that count? Can't collect the rocks. Guess he's waiting for the sun to go down. Smart zombie. That stuff still needs to be collected by the... It's collected some of the stuff that's out here. 2. So we might die in the process collecting that, but that's okay. Zombies are easy to replace. Okay, so that's our area. Come on, nighttime. Always need more rocks. Okay. So does time pass when we're looking at this? It pauses when we're looking at that. Okay. You would think they sleep more during the day. But they're undead. They shouldn't be sleeping at all. That centers on our little leader there. Ooh, now we have iron. Well, we can't really do anything with iron yet. Right. Yeah, we don't know how to make swords and heavier armor. That's a technology thing still. Okay. Daytime's almost over. And now it's nighttime. So back to here. So, so the blacksmith, we can visit the minor villains there. Cottage. Let's visit the cottage. So I think you just right click on this? No. So you guys control. Yeah, click where we want to go and then confirm. And they're just there. Okay, it is night. It's awfully bright for nighttime. But there we're going. The bandits that need to die. So, maybe to cross the river. So basically just telling the leader where to go. Waiting for the archers to come up because, you know, they're slow. They don't have dogs to ride. Like a pig. Guys hiding in a little building here. Uh-oh. Tree. Or not. And they've been destroyed. They lost a couple of skeletons there and a dog, I think. So stuff. Chest. Chest has got stuff in it. A banded arm, corpses, clubs, gold pieces, and torches and healing potions. You're carrying too much to pick this up. So my leader can't pick that stuff up. Can't see what's else around here. Anything interesting? Okay, so before we leave, now I don't know how this works. Control mode, yes. So how do I collect that stuff? Because I'm not able to give orders there. So they're back at our base already. That. So we defeated them. The gnomes are our friends. Minor villains up there. Let's go check these guys out. I don't know who. Knock, knock. Girl Scouts. Knock, knock. So forges. What am I gonna do with forges? Full control. So not sure what's going on there.
Archers holding.
No. A little rough. Okay, but they've been destroyed. So what's our inventory of stuff? How do I collect all the junk? It's really what I want. Because, you know, there's corpses here for us to bring home. My friends follow me? I think they are. Just being slow about it for whatever reason. Here they are. So, somewhat large map with only the little house on it. That's the corner. Okay, we've got 1,100 more turns of nighttime. Dun, 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 dun. So how do I pick up all this stuff? Skeleton is crawling. Why are they crawling? Got leg issues? So that's what we lost. Some dogs and a skeleton. We killed all of them. They're a little bit tougher. Back. Okay, so as far as our army goes, so we're missing an archer and... I think that we're just missing an archer. And wolf. How many wolves do we have? I think we had 8 wolves. Did we? I don't remember. We need to get those corpses back is really what we need. So how do we get them? How do we get that stuff back? I mean, that's all the stuff we just looted, or should be looting. So defeated. Do I send the skeletons after them? Or sorry, zombies? So zombies. Control. Artificers here. Speed potion. Fire resistance stinging. That armor. Carrying too much, so next. Carrying too much. Vulture legs. There's gotta be a better way of doing this. I mean, how are we supposed to get all the loot back to us? Because there's no way to issue orders to these guys. Like, pick it all up. See, as soon as we exit that, everybody goes back to where they're back home. So... large and made of flesh with 2 arms and 2 legs. Okay. Skeleton's warrior's leg is in better shape. So you need weapons for your minions, yes, probably.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support, or you can watch the ads during the break, or you can type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Okay, so bottom of the screen here, forgot about this. So right click to clear now, so pillage. So we want everything. This one, same deal, we want everything. That's how we clear it all out. So, stuff. Okay. So hopefully we have enough storage for all of it. Probably don't, but we can always make more room. Poor skeleton. I think he's having trouble walking. Anyway. Now we get to choose another thing here. So in this case, for research, we're going to pick sorcery so we can build bookcases so that our magic users can learn magic. So that's that. Now we're going to put up bookcases. I think it said bookcases down here, right? I think. So library. So train your minions' magical powers here adds up to 3 spell damage levels. So 2 of them in there for now. Training room doesn't count. So anyway, I do need to take a break because I didn't take the break last time. So I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go check on Rocket and Mrs. Gimpy, see what they're up to. Although I think Mrs. Gimpy's out running an errand. Pretty sure it's about Rocket was sleeping. So anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes to continue on. Thank you very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.